Hey guys, Josh here, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Harvest Moon 64 is now available on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. And if you can't tell, Harvest Moon, which is now Story of Seasons, is my favorite game series of all time. And Harvest Moon 64 specifically means a lot to me because not only is it the first farming game that I've played, it is the first video game I ever owned. I still go back to this game almost every year, and I can't believe it's now on the Switch, so I'll be able to play it at any time, anywhere, and also a ton of new players will be able to experience it for the first time. So what I wanted to do in this video is just revisit this game with all of you guys. So there it is in the Nintendo 64 app. And we also got Jet Force Gemini, which I've never played, and 1080 Snowboarding, which is a pretty fun snowboarding game. Not as good as Snowboard Kids, but still pretty fun. But today we are here for Harvest Moon 64. This introduction, like the music, the cherry blossom petals, it has so much nostalgia packed into it. It just brings me back to like 20, almost 25 years ago now. I'm 30. I played this game when I was maybe 6 or 7. And yeah, this just, there's so much in there. Oh my gosh, I love this game so much. And yeah, here's the title screen. Push the start. You're gonna see lots of typos, lots of translation errors in this game, but that's kind of what makes it charming as well. So we are gonna start a new save file and pick our name. In this game, you can only have 6 characters in your name. So if you have a long name, you'll have to find a nickname or something to make it shorter. And our birthday, it's on the 25th of whichever month. So we're going to go with fall. The first time that I played this game, English is not my first language, so I couldn't read. And I was so confused after I named my character and they kept asking me for names. I didn't know you had to name your ranch and your dog. So I'm not too sure what I did back in the day. But we're going to go with Maple Ranch. And for the dog, I always get stuck on this screen for so long because I never know how to name my dog. But today, let's go with Timmy with a little paw. I love how you have like these special characters like the little hearts, the little stars. And here we are in our little house. The music is so nice in this game. And let's go out. And here's the mayor. So nice to meet you. I'm the mayor. I'm sure you have lots of questions. Shall I show you around the village? So I'm going to say no. If you want, he's going to show you all the villagers. But I've played this game so many times. I think I can skip this. And one thing I love about this version on the 64 is that, like, the last time that I played Harvest Moon 64 was on the Wii U. And the N64 emulation on the Wii U had this kind of dark filter, so the colors were not accurate. But here we've got the real deal, the real colors. And time flies in this game, so you can't just like stand there for too long or you're gonna waste your whole day. So I'm gonna go buy some seeds. I am planning to make a tips and tricks video for this game, as I was actually working on one last year and I never finished it. But now that the game is out on the Switch, maybe I should go back to it and actually finish it. So, okay, this opens at 9. We'll still have to wait a little bit. In the meantime, let's go talk with Ellen, the lovely grandma. It's been a long time, but of course, you don't remember. Last time we met, you were just a sprout. And now it should be open. Yes. So you start with 300 G, so you can buy 1 bag of seeds. There are 200 each. I'm going to go with the cabbage. It takes longer to grow, but you get more money from them. So let's buy 1 bag. And 1 bag is 9 seeds in this game. So I'm going to clean up a small area on my field. Some people like to keep the rocks to make fences. Because you can make fences with wood, but they're going to break down over time and you'll have to replace them. For me, I don't like how the rocks look. So I just get rid of the rocks and I use wood to make my fences. Just because it looks cuter, I think. So I'm going to make a little 3x3 square. I tried to plant my first crops near the shipping bin just because time goes by so quickly in this game. And we're gonna plant them. You gotta go in the middle and then it's gonna plant them 9 at a time. If you're off center, you're gonna waste some of your seeds, so you gotta be careful with that. And in this game, you won't be able to walk over your crops. So I can water everything now, but once they start growing, I won't be able to water the middle one. What some people like to do is to get rid of one of the side crops so they can access the middle ones. But I like to keep everything, and I'm gonna water and like harvest the middle one once everything else is harvested, so I don't mind too much. I just keep everything. And now let's go get our fishing rod. So let's just go in the forest and talk with the fisherman. And he's gonna give it to us. Hello, how are you doing? You know what they say about all work and no play. It's good to have a hobby. How about fishing? Yeah, I'll fish. I'll give you one of my rods. After you equip it, use the B button to cast. If you get a bite, quickly release the B button. So fishing in this game was pretty difficult because they designed it for CRT TVs. And so on modern like monitors, the timing is not the same. And I'm not too sure why it's not working now. Okay, I just had to be closer to the river. You have to be extremely quick, and it's kind of tough. And because time goes by so quickly, I feel like fishing is not really worth it. Let's try to get one, but it's really tough. You have to be like so quick. Oh, see, I got it. But usually I struggle so much with this. Let's get some stuff that I can sell. And the flowers, you cannot sell them, but they're pretty good gifts. And this game is pretty old school, so you have to like open your bag every time you want to take something out. You have to press start. Same thing when you want to change your tools or even just see the time, because there's no HUD. So like when you're playing, you can't see the time. There's no like toolbar or anything like that. So it is kind of old school, but you get used to it, I think. And I'm gonna feed my dog. If there's one little trick I can give you, is that make sure you whistle for your dog, call him every day and pick him up and give him some food. It can be anything like herbs or like fruits. And yeah, because there is a dog race and you have to do that if you want your dog to be good during the race, and you can get some medals and special prizes. All right, so this is day 2. Let's check our mail. No mail. Let's pick up our dog, call him, and water our crops. And now let's go get a horse. So you just gotta go to the Green Ranch and come over here, and we're gonna get a little cutscene with Anne. There she is. So she's one of the romanceable characters. Cliff is hard to please. Do you like horses? Yes. Oh, you do? You seem like a nice guy. And I still don't know what she's trying to do in this little cutscene. But, yep. Say, I need to ask you something. Are you listening? Wait here a minute. So, as you can see, the dialogues are a little bit awkward. I don't know if it's like translation errors, but yeah. Hey, brother, what about him? Reflexes are quick. Seems good, don't you think? I don't think so. And he just walks away. Hey, brother. I'm sorry, my brother's a social disaster. Truth is, we want you to enter in the local horse race. We'll give you Cliff's brother. I'm not sure what she meant by that. But we're gonna get a little pony. Do you think you can do it? If you can be responsible and giving, you can take the pony. Yes, enter. I'll bring it to your farm. So now we gotta think of a name for a horse. Do your best and win the next race. Oh yes, give him a name. So I think I'm gonna go with Choco, just because he's brown. So let's do Choco with maybe a little star. Choco, huh? That's a good name. Please take good care of him. I will. If you treat him with love, he'll grow up to be strong. Do your best. I will too. I'll drop by sometimes. Thank you very much. So here's Choco. He's doing good. I don't have the brush yet, but so I'm just gonna call him every day like this and talk to him. And he's gonna grow up to be strong and happy. And now I want to go see Potpourri. So in this game, I used to marry Potpourri pretty much every playthrough. So let's see how she's doing. Hello and welcome to our store. We have many kinds of flower and vegetable seeds. If you have any questions about vegetables, just ask my mother, and I'm gonna give her some flowers. She's pretty easy to romance. I'm so happy. Thank you, because she likes flowers. This is Harris, the mailman. So if you befriend him, he's actually gonna marry Maria, the mayor's daughter who works at the library. And that's one thing I love about this game, is that there are rival marriages. So if you befriend the guys. They will marry one of the girls. And now let's go meet Karen. So there's always a lot of drama at the vineyard. Gosh, what a terrible father. You should let me have my way. That's one thing I love about this game is that not all of the interactions, not all of the characters are positive all of the time. There is definitely some drama and conflict. What? Don't be so selfish, Karen. What an undutiful daughter. These guys are always fighting. The girl who just rushed out is Miss Karen, the master's daughter. She says she wants to leave, and they always quarrel. And this is her mom. Nice to meet you, Karen. Do you still need something? Yeah, she's not very talkative. And who are you? Sorry, but I'm busy now. Come again later. And he's also not very friendly with most people. He does open up later, but oh, let's chat with Karen. You don't look familiar. Where are you from? Well, it doesn't matter. You'll be gone soon anyway. So yeah, there's always a lot of stuff happening at the vineyard. So don't forget to come here. And one thing I love too is that a lot of stuff happens when you befriend the characters in this game. You'll get lots of little cutscenes and lots of stuff will happen. So one thing I would recommend for making money at the beginning of the game, maybe you can buy a chicken whenever you can. But yeah, at the beginning, you won't have a lot of crops, not a lot of animals. So foraging is the best thing to do. Pick up these blueberries. And as I said, the flowers, like, they're good gifts, but you can't ship them. You can't make money with them. So just focus on the blueberries and the herbs. And your bag is pretty small, right? So you can't pick up too much. And if you go up here, there should be one more blueberry, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And I'm gonna get some lumber as well. So when you chop these will go in your storage automatically. So they don't take any space in your bag. And you will need a lot of lumber in this game to build the extensions, the house extensions. And one of them is the greenhouse, which will allow you to plant crops in winter. Because otherwise in winter in this game, you can't plant anything. Your field is just covered with snow. So the only thing you'll be able to do is go to the mines. So yeah, if you want to get the greenhouse in the first year, you'll need a lot of lumber and a lot of money. And the only thing is just be careful at night. If you work after 6 p.m., your character is going to get fatigued. And if you like overwork your character, if it's raining or yeah, if it's at night, then you risk being sick the following day and then you lose a whole day. So you got to be careful about that. So I'm just going to cut this, then go back home. One thing I like too is that at night, the music stops and you just hear the sounds of nature, like owls and like birds and bugs and everything, frogs. And each season actually has different ambient sounds. So that's a very nice detail that also makes this game so charming. All right, so let's sleep. Oh, I forgot to ship my stuff yesterday, so I'm just going to ship that. And I think that's going to be pretty much it for today. I just wanted to revisit this game and show it to you guys if you've never played Harvest Moon 64. Let me know what you think of this game. If you want to know more, I do have a review, kind of like retrospective video on this game where I go into details about everything I love about it. So feel free to check that out. If you like farming games, just go play Harvest Moon 64 and let me know what you think. It is very simple if you compare it to modern farming games, but also very charming. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. And I'm also trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you'd like to see more farming sim content, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.